Hello everybody, I'm still alive. I haven't made any videos in quite some time, and I really do apologize for that, for everybody who watches my stuff. It's just been, life was a little too hectic, and I just didn't have time to get out and make some videos. I tried to do some home video, or videos I make at home rather, but even that I just never had time for, between finishing up college and moving my business down to a retail location because I ran out of room at home. They're all good things, you know, but it's still a lot of stress, and there was other stuff going on, and et cetera, et cetera. Nevertheless, I will be making several YouTube videos. I've still been acquiring things, and we'll be doing a lot of new firearms that I haven't made videos on yet, or if I have, they were just kind of like a teaser video, just because I got out to the range once in the past 3 months. So anyway, I'm just going to be showing you guys some of the weapons we'll be making videos of, so you know what to look forward to. I'll also make another video with the upcoming ballistic tests for helmets. It's going to be a pretty packed summer, and it'll be worth the wait, everyone. So just stay tuned. First up, we've got this this AR-15 built on a Colt A1 parts kit. No, it's not an SP1. It's just it's like a Sentry lower receiver A1 configuration, and it's built on a surplus parts kit. So I'm having an issue with the front sight wobbling, so I'm going to probably have to pop those pins out and then redo those and put new pins in so it stabilizes. But nevertheless, I'll make a video about this summer. We'll go out and shoot it with some 55 grain stuff, and kind of show you what the original AR-15 or M16 looked like while it was being fired. So then now we'll go on, and I'll keep showing you some goodies that I'm going to be making videos of. Some of you may have seen this come up in other videos briefly. This is the Benelli M4 in M1014 configuration with a little collapsible stock there. I've had this for quite some time and just never made a video on it. This is probably one of my favorite shotguns ever made. From back in my younger days of playing Counter-Strike 1.6 online, it was always this, and the FN57 was my loadout. Screw the Deagle, right? But anyway, so I'll show you how this thing works. It's such a great gun. It's multi-purpose. I've been using it for shooting trap, hunting, you name it. It's just a great shooter, home defense, you name it. So yeah, we'll make some videos of this. I think you guys will like that. Moving on. So this just looks like a standard AR-15, which it kind of is. It's one of these ATI Omni Hybrid multi-cal polymer receivers. So it's pretty much all of this. It's usually aluminum on the AR-15 is polymer with metal reinforcements where it's needed, like the safety and stuff, and et cetera, a little bit inside. But nevertheless, I've never used one of these. I don't know what to expect. I've heard good things. Really haven't heard bad things, even though they might be out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just torture the shit out of this thing in a video and see if it actually holds up like a regular AR-15, if the accuracy, reliability, and usability, functionality are the same. I'm guessing going to be a little bit different, but still pretty cool. The price was right on these, so I just decided to pull the trigger and get one. So I just got some standard flip sights on there. I didn't want to invest in a sight when I haven't fired this thing and know if it's reliable. So the video will be with the iron sights. So that'll be pretty cool. Next we have this damn thing, the Remington 870 in the TAC-14 configuration. So it's not an NFA item, it's just your standard modern pirate shotgun. I'll go out, I've fired my buddy's Shockwave, I think it was, the Mossberg one. And it was pretty fun. If you don't hold it right, it kind of hurts your wrist, but I'll show you how to do that in all those videos. This is just a stupid fun little toy. This is definitely an impulse purchase. I don't need it, but I wanted it. So we'll also be making a video of this and have some fun with that. Moving on to pistols. I picked this one up a while back. It's a Taurus Model 66 with a 4-inch barrel and the matte nickel or matte steel finish. I put a Hogue mono grip on there, as per recommended by a lot of people. It covers up the logo a little bit, but it doesn't bother me. 357 Magnum. We're going to run both 38 and 357 through it and see how that does. I'm really excited to shoot this. I've heard nothing but good things. 7 shots. It's not your standard 6 that a revolver has. And Brazilian steel, so I like the Imbal FALs. I think I'll like this. So this will be a fun one to test out too. While we are on the topic of revolvers, I just picked this baby up from AIM Surplus. I'll make a little informational video on it, and then I'm going to go out and shoot the hell out of this thing. So this is a Smith & Wesson model 10.6, so it's a heavy-barreled 38 special. This is a law enforcement trade-in from the New York Department of Corrections. I'll show you really quick. See? It's got that on there. It's in very used shape. You can see this checker grip is a little bit nicer than this one. It's probably from holster wear. I got the good old Smith & Wesson logo right there. And I just cannot wait to shoot this thing. We're gonna also see how long it takes for this thing to start messing up, which probably won't happen, but we'll see how long it takes for the barrel to get super hot since it's a heavy barrel model. Really can't wait to shoot this. The price is right. If you guys got one of these from AIM, you know what I mean. It's a great little gun. Cannot wait to make this video. Now I'll get into some of the semi-auto stuff. I had a Glock 21 for a while, and for whatever reason, even though I have big hands, I prefer a smaller grip on a pistol. So I actually sold the Glock 21 to a friend of mine and purchased this Glock 21 short frame LEO trade-in from AIM Surplus. So far the grip is it's just a tad smaller, and it's just really comfortable for me. So we'll see how this works. Got plenty of 45 ACP to run through this thing. I cannot wait to do this either. Haven't shot it yet. Told you I haven't had time for anything. Moving on. Another good old law enforcement trade-in from AIM, the Beretta PX4 Storm. It's a 9mm handgun if you guys don't know about it. I did a little bit of a teaser shoot in a video from last March, I think, or a few months ago anyway. And I absolutely loved this thing when we shot it, so we're going to go out and use it at the range and make a standard video on it. Great little gun, really happy to have it, and really excited to make the video. Hopefully you guys are too. These are so underrated, I don't know why people don't like them more and why they're not more popular. But I'll explain all that crap in the video, and it should be fun. Okay, in that same video that I shot the PX4 Storm, I also shot the Star Model BM, the Spanish surplus pistol that is super cheap. They're readily available, and oh my god, are they really cool. First few shots out of it, myself and my friend Andy were shooting it, and it was just really cool. The only thing that sucks is the mag capacity, but it's a very smooth shooter, very accurate, and I really liked it for, you know, $200 to $300 for one of these. Actually, they're more like $2 now, even for the nice ones. This is a shooter grade that was under $2, but I talked about that in that video and the other videos that I made of the 2 that I purchased from AIM. So this one, we're going to go out and we're going to beat the hell out of this one too. It's a really fun little gun, and you'll see more in that video. Next up, I made a little informational video on this for another purchase from AIM Surplus. God, notice a pattern here. Anyway, so this was also a shooter grade 92S Beretta, and I have shot this before. I just haven't made a video on it. I'm not a big Beretta guy. I'm not really good at shooting them for whatever reason. They just, I don't know. Maybe the sights on this one are a little bit weird, but who knows? You'll get to see me not do so hot, but you'll still get to see how this thing functions, and it's actually pretty reliable and accurate with not my hands. My buddy Andy, he's a Beretta shooter, and you can see he does a lot better with it than me. So this will be a fun video. You guys will like this one too. Also a pattern. This last one I'm pretty excited about. Got this one from Alden at themosencrate.com. Good friend of mine. Very good service. Very good products. Very good everything. So he managed to dig up this little batch of Daewoo DP51 9mm handguns. So these are, I think they still are, if not were very recently, the main sidearm of the South Korean military. So when I initially held it, it feels kind of like a Beretta M9 series, M92 series, but it's a little bit shorter and lighter. It just feels really good. The action feels really good. Bought a bunch of mags for this, so we're going to go out and show you what this can do. It's a pretty uncommon pistol. They're not like super rare, but it didn't come directly from South Korea, so it was kind of a luck shot that he managed to snag this small batch. If you got one and you're watching, we should make a video too, because there's not really that much out there about these. So we'll be doing that. That'll be really fun. So that's just kind of a few guns. I might have forgotten a couple. Who knows? Impulse purchases that they get thrown in a corner, so I forget about them, and well, I'm hanging my head in shame. Maybe those will come out, but I think this is it. So we'll be shooting all this stuff this summer, and then make sure you watch my other video that I'll post up in a few days about the helmet ballistic tests. Holy shit, are there a lot of those, and it's going to be fun to do. And we're also going to add some calibers like 357 Magnum, 38 Special, and maybe some other ones. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing ballistic tests, and we'll make a video on each and every one of these guns that I just showed you. So thanks for bearing with me. If you're still subscribed, I really appreciate that. If you're just watching this video and you're kind of don't know what's going on, subscribe, and you'll see what I'm talking about this summer when I start making videos. It's really fun. Good stuff. Also consider supporting me on Patreon, because I'm going to start pissing a bunch of money away on this stuff, targets, those helmets and everything. So every little bit helps. Just $1 a month on Patreon would be really cool. Just check that out. I'll post a link in the description. If not, that's fine. I appreciate you guys watching. So yeah, looking forward to it, and we'll see you on the next video.